What's your favorite part about this defense?
This defense is very versatile. We're able to do many things. That messes with quarterbacks and different offenses, and Coach Patricia just allows us to have fun and just play ball.
How does that suit you?
It suits me well because I'm a team player first, so it allows my teammates, my brothers, just to go out there, play free, and just ball out and make plays.
Coaches have talked up your communication abilities on the field have improved since last year. What goes into that so that you guys are all on the same page on the field?
Just like the confidence between the confidence and the chemistry that me and Caleb and just the defense in general has, and obviously me taking that step from my freshman and sophomore year, confidence and communication is definitely something I had to work on. So being better at that was something that needed to happen in order for me to be on that field.
All of the starters on this defense are guys who were on the team last year. How much do you think that helps you guys in terms of that continuity?
Obviously I'm a first year starter, but like everybody else that's out there on that field, they play with that confidence, and they've been in it before, so they know what it takes, and they've been in it.
Coach Day was talking up Aaron Scott yesterday. What have you seen from him in terms of what he's bringing to this team?
He's a different look in his eye. He's been balling out. He's been buying into special teams, and he's been productive on it.
When you see a guy like flying down on kickoff coverage the way he is every time, what kind of impression does that make on you?
Him flying down on kickoff, that sets the tone, for the defense, and it gives us a lot of energy when he runs down there. He making plays. It sets us up real well on defense, and it gives us a lot of energy.
Jaylen, a lot of the teams you guys play talk up your ability to disguise your coverages really well. Does that ever get confusing for you guys? How do you balance confusing the other team without kind of like confusing yourselves?
I feel like disguising just like gives obviously the offense a different look, but obviously when you like really just like study the defense, you're not really gonna get confused. You just know it's fun, just being in one coverage and popping out looking like something else. So it's cool.
How do you handle all that as a young guy? I remember there was a play in the Texas game where I think like you were on the line of scrimmage and then you ended up as like a deep middle player. And I don't know that I've seen a lot of sophomores do that. Like how do you handle all the mentality?
The coaches trust me to do things like that, so I'm gonna give it my all, and I'm gonna just do what I got to do for that.
Against Washington, it was your first time playing against a guy that can really, really explode and run like that, especially at the quarterback position. How did you evaluate your play against someone that's so mobile at the quarterback?
I feel like I played. I feel like I played well. It was my first real test with like a real smaller, like they said, Kyler Murray type of quarterback. So I feel like we handled it well as a team, and I did my job in that.
You mentioned about being a first-year starter. Like, how much more comfortable do you feel now going into Game 5 versus Game 1?
I feel a lot more comfortable. Obviously, the first game we had a lot of prep time for that going into Texas. With the whole summer plan and obviously the game week. But going into Game 5, I feel a lot more comfortable. I've been in it. I've played home and away, and I went against different style of quarterbacks and different teams. So I feel like I'm comfortable now.
I know you came in here with high expectations for yourself, but just how good does it feel to kind of be that established starter now and have kind of stacked up some successful games now?
I just putting in the work. All the winter workouts, summer workouts, spring ball. Just getting 1% better every day, and it's still getting 1% better every day because I'm not a finished product, and it's just still the beginning of the season. So I still got stuff to work on, just working on getting better.
Jaylen, this quarterback y'all are going against Saturday is kind of the opposite of what you saw last week, right? He just wants to stay in the pocket. How much of a big switcheroo is it for the defense to get ready for a guy like this?
It's not much.
5, big dude.
It's not much of a difference. We just regardless of who we play, it's just all about us. We're gonna play our game. No matter if he's in the pocket, running, we're going to be prepared for everything, and we're just going to play ball.
What stands out about their offense from your vantage point?
Yeah, the quarterback. Obviously, we haven't really played like a pocket passer. He's he's a really good quarterback. He's in the pocket. He's able to get the ball at different spots. So just got to work every day. Just get prepared for that.
Hey, what is it like to be a part of this defense that just at times in games just gets a grip on the other team? You understand what I'm saying?
Yeah, it feels good. I feel like we are a well-balanced team. We have a good front seven. We have a good back end. And I feel like, it's fun to play in there in this defense when you have a bunch of dogs in front of you. So it's cool.
Other than you, who is a guy that's caught your eye on this defense? Just one guy that has really risen in the first 4 games.
Caden Curry. He's been on that D line. Obviously, he had a great game last week versus Washington. But people just don't know. He puts in that work every day in the practice field. And I'm not surprised that he did anything like that on the field.
What's it like playing with a quarterback like Davison, who comes back from last week, who went to the league, comes back? How's that helped you develop?
Obviously playing with a corner like Davison, it makes my job a lot easier when you got guys on the outside, like Jermaine as well. But with Davison, just being able to cover, handle his own regardless of help or not, and make plays, get reroutes and stuff like that. It just helps me out, and the chemistry as well as me playing with him for the first 4 games, helps me out, and it's just gonna get better than that.
Jaylen, they have put a lot of confidence in their freshman quarterback, Lindsay. What have you guys seen on film that he does well that's going to present a challenge?
We're gonna be prepared for everything, but just being able to stand in the pocket and deliver the balls that he is able to make, and I feel like he's gonna be a good challenge for us, but we're gonna be ready.
Jaylen, thank you.
Thanks, Jim.
How does it feel when you run down the field and make a big hit like that?
Oh, it feels great. It's a great feeling. I've been waiting to get on the field and be able to showcase what I could do for real.
Coach Day was saying yesterday you got your own more playing time for special teams. How good does that feel?
It felt great. They've been preaching like Coach Day. He's big on special teams and just doing the right thing. I feel like that's how our culture is. Like he feel like every play matters, and I took that to the game. It was like if I get a chance to make a play, I'm gonna make it.
They said you've been 13 times in a row. You've been the first guy down there to pick up players. Like what goes into that? Is that just speed? Is it effort? Like what?
I feel like really just showing them that I'm ready. Like I'm here. Like I'm doing whatever I can. I'm trying to be the first one down. I'm trying to make every tackle. Like this coming week, I'm trying to be the first one down again. I'm gonna try to make the tackle again. Just keep going.
Coach Day has talked about how young guys earn playing time by what they do on special teams. Like, how much is that something that was a chip on your shoulder motivator about showing that on special teams you deserve to get more playing time elsewhere too?
I would say that was like the first real thing first time I got on the field this season. So I was like, whatever role they give me, I was gonna try to do it to the most of my capability.
What does it take to embrace that kind of
I would say just staying consistent, just being a player that the coaches want you to be and to be in a position where you want to be.
Is it hard to be consistent? Maybe that's not the role you want to play right away, but it's what it's going to take.
I don't think so. I feel like our team is built around consistency. Like you see older guys doing it. Like I've got IGB and Maine in front of me, and they consistent every day. So like I'm right behind them. I'm trying to do the same thing.
Is it rewarding to hear Coach Day see what you're doing, the impact that you're making on special teams?
Definitely. 'Cause like I said, I'm trying to get on the field. I'm ready to ball.
You mentioned Jermaine. Obviously, he's a guy. The last couple of years, he kind of had to wait his turn. Now he's playing a big role. Did you kind of take inspiration from him of kind of seeing that blueprint of what it could be for you?
Yeah, definitely. Because last year, he was in the same position, and like Coach Walt was showing him, and he was like still going, and like he been telling me to just keep going, and you might not be where you want to be right now, but like they're gonna see over time, and it's starting to show.
How do you feel like if you get more reps in the secondary, what can you bring that's maybe a little different that can be an asset to the defense?
I feel like just like our older guys, bring energy, get the crowd on their feet. Just really put the crowd on their feet, and turn the shoe up every chance I can.
Yeah, you mentioned playing with energy, and you show so much emotion. We saw it in the spring game. We saw it after your hit in the Washington game. Have you always been a guy who's just charged up and plays with a lot of emotion?
Yeah, definitely. I feel like I was like that in high school. Like I was one of the like more vocal guys on our team, and like we had a good team. So like somebody had to lead, and I feel like I was that person. And like just seeing the other guys, they all got energy. So I'm trying to bring it just like them.
And how much is that energy? It seems like all of you guys in that corner room have that. How much is that? Is that like a motto? Is that like a feel like we have to bring this energy?
Yeah, definitely. Just like BIA or like our slogan. Like, I feel like that's definitely like our motto. Like coaches, they looking for you to bring effort, and if we just play, they tell you to play fast. Like if you make a mistake, as long as you playing fast, they could bear with that.
It seems like it breeds confidence from everybody. How does that go work from person to person?
Yeah, definitely. Like if I see like IGB making a play, I'm trying to go make a play too, and I feel like just we all cheer each other on and bring energy. It just helps the whole room. Like I want to go do what he's doing and do the same thing just like him.
What are the biggest things Coach Walt has told you about? These are the things we need to see from you so you can get on that field consistently.
Going into the season is really just putting on more weight and staying consistent and really that for real. Just he said like just wait, staying patient and just keep doing the little things that they tell me to do. But really, my weight and just keep going for real. That was it.
How much better do you feel like you are right now than maybe you were this time a year ago?
Oh, way better. I feel like last year, like with our defense, like I was thinking like slow. Like I wasn't like really like the playbook wise. I would say the playbook was like way harder. And like mentally, like it was just harder, and I wasn't moving as fast as I wanted to. And this year, I feel like I'm playing like full speed.
When did you feel that click for you? That you felt like you knew the whole playbook?
Well, actually, you got. Hold on, I don't want to say too much, but when we got a new DC, I feel like it was like it started clicking more. I got to spend more time with him, and I was able to like just gain more time with Coach Patricia. Like he's like a real player type guy. So like whenever I needed help, I could just go in and talk to him, and we had a good role. So I feel like he's made it way more easier for me.
Seems like everybody says that about Coach Patricia. What are the things he does that makes it like so easy for players to play in this defense?
I feel like he's a player's coach first. Like he gonna make sure you good. Like if you're not doing what you need to do on the field, and he let you going through something, he gonna make sure like he gonna look after you. I feel like every be times I'm down, he gonna come and check on me, let me know like you good, like just keep going. And he gonna like whenever, like he say all the time, like you come in and talk to me, like it's open space with him, and I feel like that's why everybody like him a lot, cause we all know we can come to him if we got any question or anything.
One more question. How does it feel playing with Bryce Lewis and Devin Sangler?
You know it's great, man. I just can't wait to get on the field with my brothers, man. Yes, sir.